Shakur Stevenson, Oscar Valdez this Saturday.
Yeah.
Who wins that fight?
I mean, you know, I like Shakur. Oscar Valdez is very worthy, 30-0, undefeated. Shakur 17-0, undefeated. They both hungry, both in their prime, I believe. I mean, I think Shakur will get a little bit better than this. Valdez, I think, is at his peak, which is why it's a great fight, though. Valdez, for real, if he want to win this fight, he's going to have to go somewhere he's never been and take Shakur somewhere he's never been. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have to push his body to the complete limit, you know what I'm saying, and be on a 100% assault mission. You know what I'm saying? Because if he give Shakur time to think and time to put shit together, it's going to get ugly for him. Because I was actually watching Valdez this morning, and I was watching the Burchell fight, and there was times when Burchell had him in vulnerable situations. If he end up in those situations with Shakur, it's going to be a short night. I'm going to say like 8-9 rounds. You know what I'm saying? If he go in there ducking his head, blinking, you know what I'm saying, sticking his arms out, leaving openings, you know what I'm saying? If there's little shit like that could get him hurt. You know what I mean, to be honest.
I'm going to play devil's advocate. You know, Shakur 100% is a great young talent, but I don't think he's actually been in there with the likes of Valdez yet. Valdez has never really been hurt, even in the Burchell fight. Burchell never hurt him, and Burchell, we know, is a very big puncher. Valdez can box, and he's bringing that Mexican attitude with him. You know, he don't, like I say, he gonna keep coming. He don't hardly get hurt. You can punch him a million times. We don't know if Shakur got that power to put him down and stop him from coming forward. You know, it's possible that Valdez can pull this out. You know, definitely, like you say, 30-0. You know, he's been in there with some great competition. Shakur is an unbelievable talent, no doubt. But I'm just going to play devil's advocate and say Oscar Valdez win, unanimous decision.
Oh. Yo, so Shakur's last performance against Jamel Herring, he stopped him.
Yeah.
Oscar Valdez stopped Miguel Burchell, but also had a controversial decision win against Robinson Consequiao.
Yeah.
Robinson Consequiao, slick guy.
Yeah.
More similar to Shakur than a Miguel Burchell. Does it play out similar to that?
No, I'm going to say why. Because that guy's not Shakur Stevenson. Knowing that I'm fighting Shakur Stevenson, I'm going to have to take it, like he said, I'm going to have to go to a place that I've never been before. I'm going to have to push Shakur to a place that he's never been before. You know what I'm saying? So looking at it from Valdez's position and with a great team around him, you know, we got Canelo team, you know, we got Reynoso with him. So they're going to push him to a point where he got to be the man that he envisioned that he can be and push Shakur to a place that he's never been before.
Okay. So we're going to bring up the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
The juice pack.
Yeah.
Right? Oscar Valdez tested positive against Miguel Burchell.
Yeah.
For
a diuretic.
Yeah. Is that going to play a role in this fight? Do you expect like stricter testing or, you know, a microscope to be on Oscar Valdez?
Yeah, Shakur is a good kid, right? But he a bully too, and this is something to bully Valdez about. And the reason I'm saying that is because if you put in his mind that it was the diuretic that had him looking good that night, then that's gonna fuck with him. You know what I mean, he gonna get in the ring like, damn, was it? Even though it might have been on purpose, it might not have been purpose. We don't know. I mean, these dudes be tampering around with a lot of shit. The thing is, Shakur know that that's gonna get under his skin. He gonna say little shit to him and do little shit to him in that ring to remind him of that. You know what I mean? He might even punch him in his mouth and be like, yo, if you'd have had this shot, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I wouldn't have hit you. You know what I'm saying? Just to say something to him about it, just to throw him off. I think it's gonna fuck with him. Because Valdez wants to prove to everybody he don't need nothing. You know what I mean, to make this happen. And I'm not saying he did, but that was with the record shooter. He had something in his bloodstream. If I had something in my bloodstream, they'll call me guilty. So I'm calling him guilty. You know what I'm saying? Shakur, I think with Shakur knowing that he has to prove people wrong about the allegations of him taking something, Shakur's going to train extra hard to try to, you know what I mean, really, just in case, like, he get cute. I mean, really get you the fuck up out of here. Beat you up real bad. I mean, I think he on that mission because he's growing into his 130-pound body. That was with the whole thing about stopping Herring. He was really, I watched that fight the other night. He really kicked it up when he saw that Herring was ready to go. Like, he really kicked it up. That's that fire you be looking for as a coach. Like, ooh, I need that. So now that he know he got it, I think he gonna try to turn the flame up on Valdez. You know what I'm saying? And I like Valdez. Don't get me wrong. I like Valdez, but I just don't think he got it.
Yo, when he said that, I'm thinking of my mind. Doga flame. All right. So whoever wins this, Oscar Valdez, Shakur Stevenson, whoever wins this, should they be on the pound for pound list?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Look at their records. They speak for themselves. You know, easy pound for pound list.
Yeah. Somewhere high within the top, the last 3 spots, 8, 9, 10, something like that. I mean, why not?
Now, Oscar Valdez, can you ever recover from a positive PED test? Like, not recover mentally, I'm talking about publicly.
I mean,
Is there something that he can do? Like, if he comes out here and he starts a Shakur and tests is negative for everything, does that quiet the Miguel Burchell positive test?
I think so. Like you said, it wasn't. He didn't get caught with actual PED. He got caught with like I said, with a diuretic. So,
well, isn't it? You mean the steroid?
The steroid. He didn't get caught with actual steroid, you know, but he got caught was a diuretic. So I don't think it's the same playing field. Fighters do what they got to do to make weight. I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but I think if he can come out here and beat Shakur in a surprising fashion, and, you know, really starchy, people just want to see the win. They'll forget about what you did in the past. Keep winning.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard of stories of Floyd doing stuff to clean out his blood. I mean, you hear those type of stories going on. So they don't take away from his legacy.
I just think he could fix it if he go in there and fight hard. Win or lose, get the test and be like, you know what I mean? I didn't need it. I mean, that was something that just happened. It was an accident or whatever. I think win or lose, he can make it happen. I mean, but definitely if he win and then take the test, you know what I'm saying? It'll do him some justice, for sure. Because we would respect him on that world-class level again.
If you had to lay the money on the wood, who wins?
Shakur.
Yeah,
I got my money on his bet. Yeah.
Somebody that know how to keep their distance like that. I mean, pinpoint shots, clear. He clear points. He be
Special talent.
Yeah, he be landing clear points. So a guy like that, you know what I mean? You got to gamble with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna put my money on the line.
Yeah.
Okay.